Hello, America, and everyone around the world. I hope you enjoyed this quick little clip that I put up. If you'd like to see it in its entirety, go to my YouTube channel, EcclesiaUSA, or go to my website, EcclesiaUSA.com. I hope you enjoy, like, share, subscribe, and share this information. We got a lot of work to do. May Yahweh bless you. Amen.
That January 6th was a setup, and I can tell you this. I knew it 3 years prior, and I told anyone who would listen to me. Because everyone I was telling, I was hoping it would start a swell, but it didn't. It didn't. No one even remembered. I do have 2 eyewitnesses, and that's what you need for any case, is 2 eyewitnesses. 2 weeks prior to January 6th in December of, 2 weeks prior in December, there was another one of those rallies. And I'm not so sure that other times the rallies hasn't been set up, but again, you get to the last one. You get to the last one, and that's the one it's got to be. And they did it. I was watching videos tonight of that Adam Schiff. He was on, if it was today or yesterday, the videos, I don't know, but they were talking about January the 6th and what the FBI knew. On January 3rd, they had emails from FBI agents saying, hey, these people are coming, and they've got guns, and they're storing guns over there. Oh, the FBI knew that this plan was intact? The FBI knew? They had emails on the 3rd, on the 4th, on the 5th, on the 6th that morning, even that morning. They were like, hey, we're seeing people with guns everywhere. And I loved it. I'm going to be honest with you, I loved it, because it goes with the other video that I said. Why did the police, the DC police, Capitol Police, why did the Capitol Police not pull their guns? It was a riot, right? They were busting in. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Schiff, if I was there. If the FBI knew, and then you've got emails, I see it. You've got emails that the FBI knew. I got a question for you. Why did Nancy Pelosi, who it's her job to protect that since she is the leader at that time, why didn't she call in the National Guard? Well, I'm waiting. Why didn't she call in the National Guard? On the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you had emails of imminent danger to people in that building, in the Capitol building. I have other videos up there just a couple weeks ago, and it's what I'm talking about. You had one job. She had one job. If she knew, and Adam Schiff knew, and the FBI knew that Donald Trump, as they say, set this up, why didn't you do your job and call in the National Guard and put people on the steps? Because when it was during the summer riots, the National Guard was called, and they were all over that Capitol building. Now, Mr. Schiff, Mrs. Pelosi, you can't have it both ways. You can't say, hey, we knew it was coming. We told you. Then why didn't you prepare for it? Why did you leave the police there, the DC police and the Capitol Police, leave them to take care of something that you claim now was a major attack? Did they attack and go in? Absolutely. Absolutely. They should have been shot. If that was 10,000 Muslims out there, would they have shot them? I've got videos of what went on in there. You see stuff. So why was the National Guard not called? If we had FBI letters, emails, phone calls, Schiff even said, Mr. Schiff even said that they had FBI saying that they were stashing guns and weapons out in Virginia and close by in case there was a massive, they could go get it and come back. And your preparation was to do what, Mr. Schiff and Ms. Pelosi? That's right. You did nothing. Because you wanted it to happen. You wanted them in there. Caiaphas wanted them in there. The ones that would yell, murder him, murder him, murder him. They knew what they were doing. Now whether these groups, different groups and whatever, now here's what I do know for a fact. I do know it for a fact. There were FBI, CIA agents in that crowd. Whether they were instigating, whether they were doing whatever, they were there. Don't kid yourself. I know it for a fact. If you know something 3 years in advance, you start preparing for it. I was going to say I had one regret, and I have one regret, and I do. But to be honest with you, I never knew there was a January 6th, any of those rallies. I would want to have went there and just with a bullhorn or something and stood up on the top and go, it's a setup. Don't go in. They want you to. Because what I'm going to tell you, the reason I can tell you this, 2 weeks prior to that, we were here working on this building here. I'll let him, but there was this guy has been with me my entire life. I don't remember a day of my life that he wasn't in it. Well, he was here helping me put the heating and air system in. And I'll let him be his own witness. I'm not going to bring names or tell him how we know one another. He'll do that. His friend, his co-worker, calls him while he's here. And I think that 2 weeks prior was like December the 14th, 16th, 18th. Somebody will know. Whatever 2 weeks prior to that, right before Christmas, he had one. And he called. He'll go, hey, friend. We'll let him, if he wants to use his name or come out. Hey, friend. What are you doing? And he already told me that he was going up there. When he got there that morning, he goes, hey, you won't believe it. My friend, co-worker, he's going up there today. And I was like, there's a rally today? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, he'd already lost. I was like, this is it. He just lost the election. They're doing the recounts and all that stuff. And I was like, this is it. This is the one. So I grabbed the phone. And I said, listen, friend. Don't you dare go in any buildings. Don't you dare get in any scuffles. I'm holding the phone like this talking to him. I said, don't you get in any scuffles. Don't fight nobody. You see fights, you hear breaking glass, you hear whatever, you run. You get out of there. And he goes, no, man, no, this is wonderful. It's peaceful. Man, we're all up here loving and hugging and, and high-fiving and, you wouldn't believe the feeling. I said, I understand, I get it. I said, but it's going to change. It's going to change. It's getting ready to get ugly. I said, you promise me? He goes, yeah, man, I promise. So I was on the phone with about 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. And then January the 6th happened and I don't get a phone call from anyone. And I'm like, wow, I know I talked to at least 400 people, 300 people during that time. And I would have thought, that and enough. I've been telling you since 2008, one of the Trump's rallies was going to be the rallying cry for the Democrat side to take our guns away. Because what they really want to do, and I want you to hear when I tell you this, what they really want to do is make you a criminal. How are they going to make you a criminal? Ban guns. Ban an AR-15. Ban rifles. What are you saying? I'm not getting rid of mine. Now you're illegal. Guess what they can do? Waco you. They show up around your house, 10 or 12 SWAT teams. They're coming to get them.